So the latest Xiaomi event yesterday unveiled two new budget smartphones by Xiaomi, which are the Xiaomi A2 and the Xiaomi A2 Lite. Now the A2 is available to pre-order right now at a discounted price of $290 in the US or $224 in the UK, and the A2 Lite is also available at a special pre-order price of $219 in the US or £170 in the UK. Now what's special about both of these new models apart from the low price is, well, they both run pure stock version of Android 8 Oreo, which is called Android One, and that means you get a smooth and fast operation without any bloatware included, and you get all the updates directly from Google as they become available. So here is my quick overview of each smartphone, beginning with the Xiaomi A2. So beginning with the specs, you have a 5.99 inch Full HD Plus screen with a resolution of 2160 by 1080 with 403 pixels per inch. Now you also have the Snapdragon 660 octa-core CPU with 4 gigs of RAM and 64 gigs of internal storage. This is running Android 8.1 Oreo. You have dual cameras on the back, 12 megapixels and 20 megapixels with another 20 megapixel front selfie camera. So this smartphone is factory unlocked. You have Bluetooth version 5 and a 3110 mAh battery. So the A2 is very slim at 5mm. It's made completely from metal with a curved back, and design wise it will remind you of the OnePlus 5T. So here are some quick facts. You have no wireless charging, no IP rating, there is no headphone jack and no SD card slot. The device will take around 2 hours to charge and will give you around 6 hours of on-screen time. Now moving on to the Xiaomi A2 Lite. This is actually a totally different smartphone with different specs and a totally different design and build quality. It is also much cheaper. So you have a 5.84 Full HD Plus screen with a resolution of 2280 by 1080. There is also a notch at the top of the screen with the Snapdragon 625 octa-core CPU with 4 gigs of RAM and 64 gigs of internal storage. This is also running Android version 8 Oreo on the Android One program. You have dual cameras on the back, 12 megapixels and 5 megapixels, and on the front you have a 5 megapixel shooter. So this smartphone is factory unlocked. It has dual nano SIM cards. You also have a micro SD card slot and Bluetooth version 4.2 with a larger 4000 mAh battery. The A2 Lite is made from a metal frame with a plastic back, and the top and bottom strips are also made from plastic. It's 8.8mm thin and weighs 178 grams. Now quick facts about the A2 Lite: there is no wireless charging, no IP rating, there is a headphone jack, and you also do get an SD card slot which can take a maximum 256GB card. Both smartphones also have an infrared port on the top, and the A2 will give you around 6 to 7 hours of on-screen time. So that was my very quick overview of both smartphones, and the full reviews are coming very soon. So as it stands, I love the camera the A2 offers. It's much better than last year's A1 camera, and you can take some pretty good photos. It's probably the best camera you can get on a budget smartphone of this price range. Furthermore, the A2 Lite offers a better battery, 3.5mm headphone jack and a micro SD card slot. So very interesting offerings by Xiaomi, but more importantly, they are looking to dominate the budget market. Both of these handsets are great. I especially like the build quality of the A2. In your hands, you will not feel that this is a $280 smartphone. It definitely feels like a $600 flagship smartphone, and it reminds me so much of the OnePlus 5T. So no one can deny that pure Android is the best, and that's what you're getting on both of these budget smartphones. Now, before ending this video, I would like to give a shout out back to Doc Squiffy. Now, in this YouTube world, it's rare for YouTubers to give each other shout outs. It's a realm of tough competition, and Doc Squiffy gave me a very kind shout out, and I'd like to say thank you, Doc. It was a very nice gesture. Inspirational stuff. Hopefully we can team up in the near future and give the viewers a surprise collab. Meanwhile, do check out the Doc Squiffy channel if you haven't already. He does all sorts of interesting stuff related to Cody news and tech, and I will also link the channel in the description box below. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a brilliant day. See you in the next one, guys.